Hello YouTube, WittyButter here, and we are back in Pokémon Flora Sky. In this episode, we're going to get through this place and check out a couple of other things, because things are cool. We like things. Yeah. Firstly, we've got this little puzzly thing. Yeah. It's kind of the same concept as the other base. You've got to use that same kind of mindset to get through the puzzle well. But in this case, whenever you flick a switch, you have to battle these two grunts. Yeah. It's always the same two grunts as well, so it's just... it's repetitive and boring, so I cut them out. Because I have the power! Yeah. As you can see, I'm slightly lost, because I always get lost. But yeah, you have to land on it, and because you don't teleport instantly when you land, you can move up a stage. So it's similar to the magma base. Yeah. Oh god, same two people again. Pinky. See, what gets me is that she screams out help every time she loses, but she just comes back again. It does not make any sense to me. Maybe her pink hair makes her confused easily. That would be an odd world to live in. Oh, and again! You know, you get tired of these people very fast. Very fast. I'm already quite bored of the aqua grunts. Yeah. There's so many in this place. Oh, and I did decide ultimately that it would be less beneficial to show getting all the items in here, because most of them are kind of useless apart from a rare candy and a master ball, obviously. But both of those I could either get off screen, or I could just not get in general. Because, you know, Pamela's got a lot of levels on her right now, and I don't think we're ever going to use a Master Ball. So, yeah, I might just leave it. I might. Right. Okay, so we can finally move on. Now, I've been through this place so many times because I got very, very lost at one point. So I do know my way quite well. So yeah, that's why I can go straight, because otherwise it is quite confusing. You can actually see lots of different branching paths. Like there. There's the option to actually go into a battle there, and, you know, I didn't want another battle with another aqua grunt that's just boring and stupid. If you come down here without flipping the switches, by the way, there's a wall there, so you can't get through. Yeah. We do have a double battle now, and these are actually the exact same two people from the switches puzzle, which is a little bit odd, but now it's a double battle, so I thought it would be interesting enough to keep it in. You know, it's the same old routine. We take them out because we're awesome, and they go away crying. It's like, oh no, why am I not awesome? And I'm like, Pamela is better than you. Yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much how we do every battle in this game. Although it's a bit boring to commentate on, because, you know, it's just generic. Actually, that is a point. I get really worried about my commentary about these things, because I would hate to speak in a monotone voice and just bore people. I would hate to speak like this throughout the whole commentary because it's boring and blah 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 blah. Yeah, I don't want to speak like that. I don't want to bore people, so I try and fluctuate my voice a bit, make it a little bit more interesting to listen to, because that's my main worry, that my voice is boring. I know it's probably a stupid thing to worry about, but it's always there at the back of my mind that I don't want boring battles like this to just be extenuated by more boring voices or commentaries, and, you know, I worry that at one point there's going to be a boring battle and I'm just going to have to sing or something, and I can't sing. You might have figured this out already, but, you know, yeah, I get desperate, and whenever there's a really awkward situation, I do whatever I can to try and fix it. It's led me to speak to strangers before. That rarely goes well. Yeah. Well, I guess I should probably focus to some degree on the Pokemons. I get sidetracked really easily, don't I? Ah, well. At least it's not as boring as saying, oh, Bubble Beam, oh, Defense Drop, oh, something. Yeah, you know, it's just less boring than just reading out everything on screen. What will Pamela do? Crunch. What will Primplop do? Pamela used crunch. Oh, that's the end of that. Oh, I think the battle's actually finally through. Primplop actually leveled up, that's nice. Oh, thank God, it's over. Okay, we can actually move on to more interesting things. And we can leave Pinky and Bandana. Both have Bandana. And I don't have a name for him. He doesn't deserve a name. He's boring. So is Pinky. They can just go away. Right. We're at the final stretch of this base now, which I'm very thankful for. Because I am getting quite bored of the blue colour scheme. Again with the colour scheme! What's going on with these people's bases? They should probably focus more on functionality than the colour scheme. We've been through this in the magma base. Why does no one listen to me? Oh. Alright. I heal up just before this guy, because this guy can be a bit of a challenge. Yeah. He is kind of the leader of this base. He's not the leader overall, because we all know Badass Archie is the leader overall. But this guy can present as a challenge sometimes. Especially depending on your team. So, yeah. Let's go through it and we'll see how we do. Doop-a-doo. He's going to pulverize us. Yeah. We'll see about that, Mr. Muscles. Mr. Muscle! Gets rid of stains fast. There are other stain removers available. And he has generic Golbat, which goes down in 1 secret power. Ugh. You know, one day, they're actually going to give their grunts something interesting. Tentacruel. I could never have guessed! It'll go down easily, as always. It wouldn't kill them to give me a bit more of a challenge. This hack is generally challenging. And I have actually had some really big challenges from it. 50-minute gym battles, for instance. But in situations like this, when they could be a lot harder, I don't know. I guess at this stage, though, Pamela is quite over-leveled, and she can take on most things quite well. So maybe it's not the fact that it's easy, it's the fact that Pamela's too awesome for her own good sometimes. Yeah. Well, Cloister. Oh, Iceberg. This is a move. Sky added this move in. Well, he kind of added it. It's a Generation 5 move in itself. I think he removed the freeze chance in this hack. I'm not sure though. Don't quote me on that, of course. I've just never seen it freeze me. A lot of people thought he reanimated the moves, but on the forum he did say that he has just renamed and repowered other moves. So I think that was sheer cold. That's just been renamed and redone, which is, yeah, it's good. It adds some more depth to the hack. It adds a little bit of surprise, which I like. Yeah. Now this is a little odd. He doesn't have a Pokemon, but he kind of just dives in, and then he never surfaces for air. It's a bit odd. Martin, is it just me, or does Martin have a bit of a clown face and a scar or something? I'm probably just seeing things, but from that angle it looked like he was a clown. Oh, Aragi, hello. I can hear you, yeah. Root you, that sounds like a story element. Okay. Now, despite that clearly being a dive patch, we can't dive in it no matter what. Because I think that you weren't meant to get dive before you came here, which is upsetting. I mean, I could have just given chase to them straight away and just ended their whole scheme now, but no, apparently that would have been too easy. Well, I guess it lets us go back into town and give me something a little different to show you again. Oh yeah, about that, I did miss functionality of the Pokécenters. I completely forgot to mention it, so I'll show it now. Let's head over there now, but first I should probably heal, because, you know, Pamela gets hurt a lot, but she keeps on trucking. She's a fighter. Yeah. Okay. Doop-a-dip-ba-ba-ba-doo. Let's go. Come on. There we go. Okay, it's that little machine thing right next to the Pokécenter. Yeah. You get 4 options to do it. You get a clock, the world map, the lottery, and a teleport service. I'll go through all of them quickly. The clock is literally just a clock. The world map is a world map, funnily enough. Yeah, I'll just show you where we actually need to go. It's Route U, right there. So we'll probably go south from Oshapak Town. I think I start there in this episode, near the end. I don't know. I can't remember. It was this morning, I was tired. Thirdly, we have the lottery. The lottery is like the lottery in the big department centre places in the other games. It's just they pick a number at random. If it matches the ID number of one of your Pokemon, you get a prize. It can go up to a Master Ball. Teleport service is just teleport service. You only get 2 places though. The lottery, I did test it earlier. I didn't win anything, sadly. But next episode I will probably enter the lottery again because, you know, it'll be a different day and it'll be nice to see if I actually win something. I'm a bit of a gambler in general. Bit of a gambler. Yeah. Oh, we do arrive in Oshapak, nice. I guess we do start on the route then. Which again is very good, very good. We like starting on routes. Go! Okay. Surfing. And we have a double battle. Wonderful. Wonderful! Well, not really wonderful at all. Double battles are quite boring. Well, about as boring as regular battles that we can just tear through. Okay, so this is the double battle. And a bikini woman and a bikini man. Oh look, it's that Pokemon that no one likes. Okay. I was wrong, I'm sorry. Starmie is overused. And apparently people do like it. So, I'm sorry, I'll admit that I was wrong. Yeah. It does go down to 1 crunch though. So, we're fine. Finian, a bit. Finian's one of those fish that I just don't like. Same with Love Disc. I don't like Love's Disc. It's kind of useless in the metagame. I mean, it's nice that they would. It's nice that they did add Pokemon, but it would have been nice if they added reasonable Pokemon instead of just going with, oh, it's a fish in the shape of a heart. And then in the 5th generation, they just added a slightly bigger Love Disc and coined it as a new Pokemon. And that annoyed me a little bit. You know? Well, I guess what can you do? These things happen. So, we very quickly take down Finian with a secret power that looks like Surf, which is cool. And we can, yeah, Primplup goes up. Well, Primplup is going up a lot of levels today, and it could have learnt Swagger. Not going to learn Swagger. But I just don't generally like Swagger that much. It's a very risky move, as I've said, and it's very situational. Not a move that I like to use that often. And another Tentacruel. We've really seen a lot of Tentacruel. More than one man should ever see in their lifetime. Or woman. Of course. Yeah. One person should never see that many Tentacruel. Glub. I beat her so bad that she started drowning. Now that's when you beat someone bad. Pamela is that good. Oh, dive, here we go. And now Sky has actually done something that surprised me. He's redone the underwater. Look how awesome this is. It's quite pretty. The water is clearer, there's not such big, massive thingies. And yeah, the tiles are really nice now. I think someone actually made these tiles from scratch. But anyway, I should probably wrap this up. Thank you very, very much for watching. We had some fun today. Got through the aqua base. Next episode we'll continue along this underwater route and see what all the hubbub is with the aqua team and the weather problems. But for now, I guess that I have to say adieu.